All right, so I am designing this RGB plate that's gonna be going inside the center console. Essentially, I wanna put some acrylic underneath it and have this plate sit on top and have the lights shine through. I think it'll look pretty cool, right? So I've created this background plate that's gonna sit on the inside of the center console here, and thought long and hard about the name for this truck, and this truck in my head, no doubt, is Odin. So I've made this plate that looks like Odin that's gonna be cut right in the center. So we can take this and save it as a DXF file, and now we can go over the cutter and cut it. All right, real quick before I get started with this, so I've been running these basic cutting tips. They're all right, but I got some fine cut tips that should make a big difference. So I'm gonna try these. I think I'm supposed to use these unshielded ones too, but I'm not really positive, so, you know, it's a learning experience. I think that'll do it. This will be my first time cutting with the fine cut nozzle, so I might fuck it all up. Now this path is ridiculous. It's a bunch of cutting. It's gonna take forever. There's some segments that are too small for it to cut out, and it's gonna be a little bit tight. We are going to cut said Odin's plate.
Since this piece is gonna take a while to cut, let's move on to something else real quick.
Well, since we're taking a break, I think I'm gonna play some Undead World Hero Survival, which is today's sponsor. Thank you very much for partnering with me. Undead World Hero Survival is a new adventure RPG survival game. You're gonna be collecting, upgrading, and equipping new heroes so you can take on these unlimited zombie hordes. Your own playstyle gets to determine how the game plays, right? And my favorite part about this game is the fact that you can collect idle rewards. So when I'm in here working on stuff, I'm making insane progress in this game. And there's a ton of different game modes. You can play through the campaign, you can do PvP, or you can enter the gauntlet mode to see how long you survive against the zombies. You can join guilds to participate in raids. And there's new heroes and events added regularly. And don't forget about the new upcoming event, Astra's Secret Lab. In this new PvE event, collect Astra's secret documents, which can be exchanged for super rare items. Now new players get a free 1,000 diamonds. Plus, if you download and play Undead World Hero Survival using my link, nobody else's link, using my link, which is below in the description, or scanning the QR code somewhere around here, and enter this promo code right here, you'll get an additional free 500 diamonds. You're welcome. Also, thank you Undead World for sponsoring today's video yet again. I really appreciate the support, and let's get back to work.
All right, now that we've done our sponsorship, let's see how long it took to cut that plate.
Wow, that's fucking cool. That's fucking cool as shit, bro. Damn, I can just make stuff like this. That's neat as shit. Let's see how I did. So I got the plate here, deburred, all the dross removed on both sides. Looks really good. And we're about to test it and see if it fits. Oh. Oh, oh my gosh. Dude, absolutely perfect fit. That is so class. Then I'll have a light source underneath it, and this will be diffused so it shines up RGB through this plate. But man, that looks fucking, I'm stoked on that. Odin truck. All right, so now that we've got the plate in place and the other stuff, it's time for me to design the light bar buttons that I want to put over here. I'm just having a hard time deciding on what exactly I want to do. Obviously, right now it's made out of MDF, and there's no problem with that. I think that would work fine. And it would honestly be an easy solution. But I think I really want to make it out of acrylic. Right, so I've got my piece of acrylic that I just recut. Fits fucking beautifully, right? That's gorgeous. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the table saw an inch, maybe like a, I don't know, like a 1/4 inch thick deep hole in the side. And that way I can just slot this inside of there. So I'm gonna try to do that real quick. All right, so I need to lower this. That makes an awesome noise. To about right there. That looks pretty primo. Let's start there. And we can, if we need to, we can work our way up. Then we'll move our fence until it's, there we go. Run this carefully. And now you can see that we have a channel dug on the side here, but it's not deep enough for this piece of acrylic to fit in there like it's a puzzle piece. So we need to just move the fence over a little bit more. We should have it. Take two. Oh, that's fucking perfect. All right, so you can see that channel that I just dug really, really good there, right? So now a piece of acrylic is just gonna fit in there like a puzzle piece. Look at that. So when we go to glue it, that'll come out really good, but you almost don't even need to glue that. That's fucking great. All right, so I got this piece, and then I got this piece, which has got a degree on it. As you can see, it's got a little 47-degree bend there, or cut there, that fits in there in that channel perfectly. And so does the contour that I cut. So it should just, oh my gosh, wow. Bro. I just did that by eye. No measuring, no math. I mean, look how good that fits, man. That's like, it just, there's no back plating on this side, so it's literally just the pure perfect fitment of that is what keeps it there. It doesn't move at all. Look, it just, no jiggle, nothing. I'll peel off this acrylic paper here. Let's take a look here real quick. So, it's the piece that I cut. You just watch me put that little slot in that bitch. Put my little acrylic puzzle piece right in the slot. Oh man, it fits better than your mom. All right, so now what I need to do is I'm gonna put a piece of acrylic that goes along the back of here with 2 holes drilled into it. And that'll essentially just kind of line up with some posts. So that way I will literally be able to slide it in and lock it. Am I doing a good job of explaining that? No, I'm not, but I'm gonna do it anyway. All right, so now I need a piece of acrylic that's 1.5 inches. Okay, that's good. Let's put a bead of acrylic glue and let it dry. By the way, I don't think I really talked about this acrylic glue in my last video when I made the post, but it's not really a glue, it's a solvent. And it basically melts the pieces of acrylic and lets them bond together. Give it pressure for maybe a solid minute, like maybe at most a solid minute. And that'll let it sit and become one solid piece. So it's not a glue, it's a solvent. How cool is that? It is also very dangerous. The chemicals that are in it, you don't want to breathe them, you don't want to let them get on your skin too long. It's not good for you. Has it been a minute yet? Now the stuff that I use, this acrylic, the acrylic glue or the acrylic solvent, is called Weld-On number 4. I actually blame this for my motorcycle accident because this is what I was waiting on to show up like 2 weeks before I went to go for a ride out of frustration. And then that's when I looped my motorcycle. So thanks Weld-On 4. Now, what I need to do is I need to cut a plate that's gonna fit up here for the buttons, obviously, which I've got 5 buttons that I'm gonna use for a light bar. So I just need to build me a little plate in the computer that's gonna go here. And that'll be that. All right, so before I glue these 2 pieces together, I'd really like to chamfer the edge, not chamfer it, put a bevel on the, whatever, man. Somebody in the comments corrected me last time saying that it actually wasn't a chamfer. And I know it's not called a chamfer, but it's too late. I've been calling them chamfers my whole life, so they're chamfers. All right, so I'm gonna use a roundover bit. Realistically, I should unplug it just in case. You know me, man, accidents always happen. Got chips here, and here and here. It might be time to retire this bit. I'm gonna do some test pieces before I just go straight into it with the acrylic because I have no idea how acrylic's gonna react to roundover bits, stuff like that. That looks good, but I'm gonna make it go up a little bit. That is actually not bad. Look at this, man, that handled that really well. I like that look. And I'm gonna probably hit it with some sandpaper to smooth it out really good, but that looks good. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, no way. Absolutely no way. I'm gluing this together. It chipped off. That's infuriating. I hate acrylic so far. It's my new thing that I hate. I spent so much time on this piece. See, it just broke off. I've glued it back on and it should be good. This wasn't supposed to be transparent anyways, but still the butt frustration is real. All right, I think now it's time for me to glue this piece in, because that way it just prevent it from falling out again. I'm so butthurt over that piece, man. So butthurt. There is the panel for our buttons. So welcome to my office. This is where I design my parts when I'm not at home. And we'll just go ahead and get started building a new part. How about that? Pretty simple here. So these are our buttons. We'll go ahead and measure these bad boys. We'll do 0.63, and we'll do 5 of those. Now we got our buttons. Just need to come up with a really cool design for them. All right, here is our part. It's got screw holes for the top and the bottom. I kind of went with like a circuit board style, but nothing too extreme. Just a little bit of light that comes through the sides of them, and there'll be like a connected RGB. Anyway, we'll get this thing cut real quick. Those tips are gonna be these little outside tips. Since they're independent, they're gonna be a little bit tight, but that's what I was kind of hoping for, so. That's pretty damn cool. Oh, it's not gonna focus, is it? That is pretty spot on. Look at that. That'll give us our buttons right next to Odin truck. Man, that looks so good. All right, they're deburred now, so the buttons fit in there beautifully. Look at that, oh my goodness. That is fantastic, my brother. That looks so good. We're going to put 5 of them in there, but first, before I do that, I need to drill out the acrylic to where the holes can go. Oh, acrylic is something else. That's all I have to say about that. That looks pretty damn good. I'm pretty proud of that. And I think the only thing that I really need to do is I need to recut this plate, because I want to put a 12-volt charger right here where this little circle is. Could just cut it out normally, but I really don't feel like it. Just gonna cut a whole new plate. just gonna cut a whole new plate because I'm a piece of shit. All right.
fucking heavy, but it fits. Alright, that's going to be the end of this video, guys. I really appreciate you guys making it at this point. Up next, we're going to be working on the lid, which I'm telling you is going to be the absolute coolest thing that we've ever done on this channel. Stick around for that shit. You guys are going to love it. Talking about epoxy, wood, other materials, probably more plasma gutter, shit. But again, guys, thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.